Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be counting down the top 5 best freeware aircrafts for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. So starting down the list at number 5, by the way, all of these aircraft will be available to download in the description. They're all on flightsim.2to, whatever you call it, alright? So yeah, starting off the list from number 5, we have the C-17 Globemaster by Destroyer 121. So let's take a look at the aircraft. So first we got the outside exterior model. It's okay, it's not too bad, but some texturing definitely needs some work. Keep in mind this aircraft is a work in progress, so you know, they're not finished with it. You can't really give it any legitimate criticism since it's not actually done. But yeah, just keep that in mind, this is a work in progress aircraft. So yeah, texturing does need some work. But overall, it's not bad. Texturing is not bad for this aircraft. Now let's hop inside, and you can see that we do have a completely custom cockpit for this aircraft, which is something that's very rare to see in the freeware market. So the cockpit isn't the best. Definitely needs some texturing upgrades, but as I said, it is a work in progress, so it's a very, very good start that we already start to have some custom systems, and the custom cockpit itself is just amazing. So here we have the PFD and all of our displays. They're looking pretty nice. I've not tested out the FMS. The FMS is not functional. I'm not so sure if the autopilot functionality, but overall it looks pretty good. Of course, it's nowhere near study level, but if you just want to have some fun in the C-17, it can do some cool stuff, and it's a very famous military aircraft. So if you just want to have some fun in the simulator with the C-17, I would definitely recommend it. So let's go ahead and take off from Pittsburgh International. Full power. This aircraft is actually quite fast, you'd be surprised. And I think we're ready to rotate now. No, we actually could have rotated a lot earlier. My bad. So there we go, you can see we're taking off now pretty well out of the airport. So in terms of flight dynamics, this airplane is not bad. Definitely not the best flight model I've seen, but definitely not the worst. It has some weight to it. It's not extremely responsive, but let's do like a responsiveness test here. It's pretty responsive. I have not tested the physics on landing yet, but it's alright. It's probably not as heavy for an aircraft of its size, but the flight model is pretty good. I will give it that. So yeah, number 5 on the list, C-17 Globemaster. Pretty good aircraft. I suggest to check it out. But now let's move on to aircraft number 4. Alright guys, counting down the list, number 4 is going to be the F-22 Raptor from Top Mach Studios. This is actually a freeware version of a payware aircraft, but nevertheless it's still really awesome. So you can see the sleek design of this fighter jet. Very nice modeling. I have to give them that. Let's hear the sound real quick. Sound on this bad boy are absolutely awesome. We're already rolling. Oh, I gotta stop. Someone turn off the after. Okay, well, we're already rolling, but as you can see, this airplane has a completely custom cockpit. Like, how awesome is that you can get this awesome fighter jet for free? This is probably the best free fighter jet you can get. This is even better than some payware fighter jets you can find for the sim, which is absolutely insane. So something that's really good about this aircraft is the flight model. Flight model is just awesome. You can do so many cool tricks in this fighter jet. You can probably do a barrel roll, maybe even like a loop. Let's try it. Oh no, we blacked out. Oh no, what happened? We're still trying to go for the loop. We got this. I don't think we got the loop. Hold up, let's try to go down. Let's try to loop down. But yeah, amazing flight dynamics. We blacked out again. You know, really cool physics. Cockpit, it's not study level, I wouldn't say that. System depth, you're gonna find a lot more in the payware version, but the freeware version is definitely worth it to download. I would totally suggest it to you guys. Definitely one of the most high fidelity freeware aircraft you can get really anywhere for the sim. Yeah, not study level, but it's super fun. Totally suggest you guys download it. So thanks to Top Mark Studios for making such an awesome aircraft for us to fly in the sim. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and move on to our next aircraft. Alright guys, so number 3 on the list is actually very special because it's not an aircraft, it's not a plane, it's actually a helicopter. So this is the Airbus A330neo helicopter from High Performance Group. It's actually the most downloaded the most downloaded add-on on flightsim.co, which I'm pretty sure actually makes it the most downloaded add-on for the simulator in total. So that's pretty crazy to think about. And what's really cool about this aircraft is it brings actual native helicopter physics to the simulator, which were not actually built in by Asobo Studio. But High Performance Group developed their own helicopter physics, which is absolutely insane and unheard of for a freeware aircraft. So let's do a 3D view all the way around, walk around. I don't know why I said 3D view, but so texturing work is obviously amazing on this aircraft. You can see all of the cool little details. Rotors were made awesomely. This has just been textured to perfection. And if we hop inside the cockpit, we have a completely awesome and custom cockpit, which I think used some elements from other aircraft, but still absolutely awesome. You know, you have your these are custom displays over here. Cockpit is very high resolution, so yeah, just a very impressive freeware aircraft in general. And obviously it's not for everyone. Most people who play flight sim they're not really into helicopters, but this is definitely a must get for someone who likes helicopters, or maybe just want to have some fun flying something new in the simulator. So let's go ahead and vertically take this aircraft out. There we go. And you can see the helicopter physics at work. It flies amazingly. Like, flight dynamics are a massive plus for this aircraft, I have to say that. It's kind of fun because you can fly around really cool areas at low speeds. So you can go, you know, different cities. You can even fly over your house in the helicopter and see it up close, which is, I think it's really cool. So we can even fly it over to the airport and have a nice look at the terminal from slow speeds. And you can even land it on top of buildings. So if you go to Los Angeles, a lot of buildings have helipads on top of them, it's really cool. It's a good challenge to try to land the helicopter on top of the building. But yeah, we can even see the entire terminal at Pittsburgh International Airport. Pretty awesome that we got helicopter physics in the flight simulator. So let me go ahead and try to land the helicopter on top of the terminal building here. We'll see if I'll be successful. Probably not on top of the terminal, but we're gonna try to land it on the apron here. Maybe on the taxiway. And we've landed with a bit of a hard bump. But wow, this is just an amazing helicopter. So thanks to High Performance Group for making this awesome one. We're gonna move on to number 2 in the list, which, trust me guys, it's gonna be awesome. Alrighty guys, so at our number 2 spot, we are gonna have the A330neo by Headwind. Now guys, this aircraft will blow you away. This is the first airliner on this list, and man, is it awesome. So we can look at the exterior model. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing exterior model. Modeling is near perfect. This livery, it comes with a ton of liveries, and they're all absolutely awesome. A very high resolution texturing on the outside. Looks pretty much payware quality on the outside, I have to say. If we hop in the cockpit, so basically the thing with this aircraft is that it is compatible with the Flybywire A32nx mod, which just enhances the immersion by a ton, and the cockpit is even custom. You have these edges over here, which are only on the A330. You also have the flypad integration over here. You have a new throttle quadrant, so it is currently work in progress, but it is very practical, very functional. I've done multiple flights in this thing, so this is a must download personally. It just adds a ton to the simulator. Probably we don't have a lot of long haul aircraft for the flight simulator, so this is definitely a must get. So some of the things in the A330, they're not modeled into the cockpit yet, but as I said, it is a work in progress, so it's getting there. But there is some custom elements in the cockpit. It's more based off of the A320 cockpit, but it is very functional. It works perfectly. And let's go ahead and take it off out of this airport. And we'll also take a listen to the sounds. Oh, parking brake, my bad. You can even hear sounds on this aircraft. They're quite quiet, but they're pretty good if you turn up your volume a bit. And rotate. Now I do have to say, this aircraft flies like a charm. The physics are just absolutely amazing. Immersion for this aircraft is very high. It's not study level, but it's getting there. It's getting very close, and this is definitely much better than what you'd expect for a free aircraft. I must say. So definitely suggest you check it out. Let's move on to our number one spot. Alrighty guys, and the number one spot is going to be the A32nx A330neo by Flybywire. This is by far the best free aircraft for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. They basically took the default A320 and upgraded it to where it's like extremely immersive, true to real life and study level, and this is now the product. This is a free project that's been going on for quite a while now, and they've just transformed the A320 into such an amazing aircraft to fly. So let's go ahead and hop into the cockpit. So if you are used to the default A320, this will blow you away. All of the systems look different. There's a ton of systems in here. Most of the buttons in here work. This is definitely not even the case for the default one. We can even do fire tests. That's definitely a sign of a good aircraft. We even have a custom EFB, which you're never gonna find on another free aircraft. This is totally payware quality for a freeware aircraft. Just absolutely transforms the A330neo. So this is definitely a must get for the simulator. I definitely suggest you guys check it out. Sounds are also amazing, which I'll showcase once we take off from Pittsburgh International. And let's roll down. And rotate. Positive rate of climb. The gear goes up. can just hear the awesome sounds of the A320. So that is going to be it for today's video. If you liked my ranking, make sure to like and subscribe, and even check out these add-ons in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. See you in the next one. Bye.